D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? Now, down below, also, you can find the articles that I read to bring you this story, and you can read those for yourself and, come up with your own opinion, or you can just watch this video where I break them all down for you, and then, you can go on with your life. But before I get started, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is going to do their, old bot purge and old account cleanse, and there usually is a little bit of collateral damage. So I please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. So why don't we go ahead and get started? All right, so this is actually two different stories. One dropped earlier in the week, one dropped later in the week. But so they've cast two new cast members for the show Secret Invasion for Disney's Disney Plus's Marvel show. Now, the first one was Olivia Coleman. Now, I personally really like Olivia Coleman, and this news dropped on Monday. But you may remember her from she was in The Favorite, which she got an Oscar for. She was also in The Crown, Fleabag, and recently The Father. I've never seen Fleabag or The Crown, but I did enjoy her in The Favorite, even though that wasn't my favorite movie. But The Father, she does an excellent job. She's not my favorite part of that movie. It's Anthony Hopkins, but that movie is excellent. I suggest going to watch it. So like I said before, this is going to be on Disney Plus. Now, this is before Captain Marvel. And I have a feeling that this sets up the Secret Invasion, and then the movie maybe Captain Marvel will be Secret Invasion, like the big, climatic kind of stuff, which we'll talk about in just a second. But what is the Secret War? So our Secret Invasion. So the Secret Invasion is where the Skrull have sent secret agents, because the Skrull can transform themselves into other people. So they come to Earth and they kidnap heroes and villains and stuff like that. They just kidnap superpowered people and regular people. And then they transform themselves into that person, and then they take over that person's life. And then what happens is the superheroes start to find out who's really a Skrull and who's really a human. For instance, and Elektra, and they put the heroes in like cryo stasis or whatnot. For instance, Elektra in the comic books, when she dies, she gets killed by Bullseye with her own sai. She's really a Skrull. So it's really the Skrull that gets killed, not Elektra. And that's kind of also how they play up how superheroes don't die in the comic books. It's really clever. It was really clever and really, really good comic book series. So we don't know who Olivia Coleman is going to play, but I'll tell you right now, it's going to be fun if they're playing it's just going to be a fun game of who's really a Skrull. Like that's just going to be the fun part about it, because that's how it was in the comic books. Like you're like, who's a Skrull? So, but like I said, they don't know. We don't know who she's going to be playing, and they didn't reveal that. Who she's going to be playing. I mean, personally, I don't think she's going to be playing like a superhero or a Skrull. My first thought when I thought of it was maybe she was going to be playing like a suit kind of thing. Nothing crazy huge, kind of like Glenn Close did in Guardians of the Galaxy, or like Robert Redford. They didn't play like superheroes, and they weren't on the screen like doing all this crazy stuff. They just were like a suit kind of thing. I also thought maybe I had an idea that she could be playing a Kree of some sort, like a Kree, like, I don't know, diplomat or something like that. Somebody from the Kree Empire. I don't know. Just throwing it out there that she could be doing that. But this show is really coming together really quickly. I'm excited for it. I think that so far the casting that they've chosen on this show has been really, really well. And done really well, and I think they're doing a good job. And that leads me over to the second casting of this week, and this happened later on in the week. I believe it happened Wednesday. Don't quote me on that. I can't remember off the top of my head. But this happened, and that is Emilia Clarke is also joining the cast, and I think this is great. So besides Game of Thrones, because that's where everybody pretty much knows her for, she was in movies like Me Before You, Solo, a Star Wars story, Last Christmas, and Terminator Genesis. Now, I have to be honest with you, out of all those movies, I've never seen Me Before You, but the other ones suck in my opinion. So her track record as far as being in good movies is so far not that that great. But I mean, like, that's neither here nor there. You could have loved those movies. I'm just saying, like, although I have to admit, like, I do like her as an actress. I think she does a good job. So, I mean, anyways, but the question of her, the real big question, and a lot of people were freaking out, is who is she going to be in the Secret Invasion? And a lot of people, because it didn't say in the articles that who she was going to be, in the TV show, but everybody was, suggesting she was going to be the Skrull Queen, and I think that's a good casting, because she could transfer into the movie. And like I said before, now I think Secret Invasion, the TV show, is just a setup for an actual secret invasion because, I think that it's such a grand, like so big in scope, this story, that I think to just limit it to a TV show, I don't think could do it justice. So I think that this could set it up to be like, hey, at the end of it be like the Skrulls have invaded Earth kind of thing. And then boom, we go straight into Captain Marvel 2. I think that's the one that leads into. But don't quote me on that because I really don't remember / know. But then, and then it moves on to that movie where it takes place and it's like boom, boom, boom. And we've got all this stuff going on. And I think that that'll be really interesting to see. I'm happy to see Olivia Coleman and Emilia Clarke join this show. I think so far, with all the cast members that are a part of it so far, I think that this show is shaping up to be very good, and I'm quite excited. In Feige we trust. Although I don't know, he's filling up that plate pretty fast, in my opinion. So, yeah. So, tell me, what do you guys think about all of this? How do you feel about Olivia Coleman and Emilia Clarke joining Secret Invasion on Marvel's Disney Plus shows? Who do you think they're going to play? Do you think Emilia Clarke is going to play the Skrull Queen like everybody else thinks that she's going to play? Who do you think Olivia Coleman is going to play? Do you think she's going to play just a suit, or are you kind of like me and maybe she might play a Kree? I hope so. That'd be super fun for her. But yeah, I'm excited for both of those ladies. I think that, like I said, the show is shaping up to look very good cast wise. And I do have confidence in the fact that their shows will be good, that the show will be good. You guys go ahead and tell me what you think about this. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. And I will see you guys next week on my week in review. You guys have a good week. Bye.